Hi everyone, Rob here from Big Tank and welcome to this, our 5th vlog in our recruitment mini-series. And today we're looking at the importance of being honest when you're shaping content to help you find the very best recruits for your business. To clarify what I mean by being honest, I mean being open about what a potential role at your company may comprise and what the working environment may look and feel like. All too often we see that companies who experience high churn rates or lose recruits soon after they've been hired do so because the stories, the imagery and the messages they employ to entice those people into the business just don't stack up to the real working experience. Now, we aren't saying you need to have a warts and all approach to the messages in your video, but if you're looking to attract, retain and motivate the very best people into a business, use imagery and messages that relate to your environment and are relevant to your business. Now, we use lots of stock video clips in our work, especially when we're showing scenes that can't easily be captured, such as footage of US businesses and locations, heavy industry like oil rigs and pipeline works, and scenes that maybe show an aviation industry. But when working with companies that have teams of real people in real offices doing real jobs, we'd always suggest capturing them in their working lives rather than using stock clips off the internet, as lovely as those people's teeth and tans usually are on those stock clips. Now, when it comes to the spoken messages in recruitment video content, again, be honest and don't be afraid to include some more challenging questions in there. Again, we're not wanting to suggest that an environment is doom and gloom, but if a role is challenging, don't be afraid to say that. If there's lots of working away from base or a particular focus on longer shifts or geographical areas, feel free to mention it, but when you do, always turn these into positive spins within the video story. For example, someone may say, my working network takes me from Birmingham to Inverness, but the company factored my travel time into extra days off. Or, when I'm away, the corporate gym membership I have access to means I can go to some of the best health spas in the region. And in terms of how challenging a job may be, don't worry if someone says, working here has been the most challenged I've ever been. But counter that with, but that feeling when I hit my goals and when that promotion comes along, it's well worth it. It's just being realistic. One of the best examples we heard of this was a story we recorded where a team member talked about struggling with a particular job a few months after they started. They explained that they'd started to overthink the role and started to develop bad habits that were putting extra pressure on them. They then went on to say that their line manager at the time spotted this, took them onto one side and helped them work through it with some extra training over the next few months. So there you have a great story of a company that looks out for its staff and their well-being. But the best bit of this story is the person talking explained that that incident was 6 years ago and they now manage a team of 100 people, all thanks to some dedication and a keen and caring line manager. A great story with a brilliant payoff. In other words, video gold. And as we've touched on before, hearing stories of challenges, hard work and of pushing for results are great messages to attract strong people into a business and, importantly, put off those who want an easy ride, who may well be good in an interview but would be one of those many people who'd leave after a few months. That's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Keep the comments and questions coming and stay tuned for more HR, recruitment and marketing video insights on our social and web platforms. Stay safe, guys, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a fantastic day.